of wellness really lies within the heart of Jesus, that He wants us as His daughters, wants us as His children to live a life of abundance. In John 10:10, Jesus says that I have come to give you everything in abundance, more than you expect, life in its fullness until you overflow. So Jesus is saying, I have come so that you may not just have life, but have it in abundance. And what Jesus is really talking about is that He wants us as His daughters, as His children, to live lives that are beyond just existing. He wants us to live lives that are flourishing lives. And sometimes when as Christians we think that, flourishing only happens in our spirit. When we go to church and we're part of a church, it only has to do with us growing spiritually. So we're very much focused on discipleship and, trying to grow in discipling people and just being in the Word. It's everything to do with the spiritual disciplines. But Jesus' heart is that He wants us to flourish in every area. It's a holistic kind of health. He wants us to flourish in our mind because He created us with the mind to think. And so He wants us to flourish in our mindset. He created us with a soul. And this is where He wants us to grow in our spirit. He created us with emotions. And so He wants us to be healthy in our emotions. He created us with a physical body, with legs and arms. And so He really cares that we are physically healthy. He cares about that. And He created us also for relationships. So Jesus' heart for us as His children, as His daughters, is to be in healthy relationships, to flourish in all of our relationships. And Jesus also created us to work. He didn't create us so that we can just sit around. And so He wants us to flourish in our vocation. He wants us to flourish in our finances. So He wants us to flourish in every area. And here's